Yeah, I got to place 2 orders. The first one's going to be a chicken parm dinner. With the salad, I just want just lettuce with the salad and a garlic bread, no cheese. And I'm going to put the other guy on the phone. He'll order what he wants.
Hello? Miller. Okay. Now you ready? Okay. Large pie with green peppers and bacon. Cheese calzone with some pepperoni in it. Mozzarella sticks. And a spring salad and garlic bread. That's it. I didn't catch that. What was that? All under Miller. Yeah, we're both coming up there at the same time, so. And you got the garlic bread, right? No, that's it. You're all set. Okay, it's about time we'll be up there. All right, you're welcome. Bye-bye now. That's just Brandon. In exactly the same truck you're driving. A few years older. As we pass, we'll be measuring up your driver's side door.
He still didn't get that fixed, huh?
No, he never did. I don't know if you can see me or not, but...
Show up again this week?
Yes, I loaded the last 2 videos from last week into the YouTube before. I let them just do it automatically while I was at work and shopping. And I have another one waiting to go in from today. Today was a boo-hoo for me day. I'm sick. I'm sick. Meanwhile, she smacked me about 15 times and all this other shit. Didn't act too fucking sick. Just looking for sympathy. I pooped all day. Oh,
that's
yeah, okay.
Nice. Just
and of course, it's because of some mysterious disease she has instead of straight up food poisoning like everybody else. Mm-hmm. No job yet, of course.
Why would there be?
Yeah, well, we don't expect one at this point. She's perpetually unemployed, so unemployable, I guess. And that's pretty much it. And Billy is still off work.
Did he hurt himself or something?
He fell down the stairs to the synagogue. Supposedly somebody left a brick on the stairs or something, tripped over it and fell down the fucking stairs and hurt himself or some shit like that. I don't know. Gold bricking sounds more like it, just like her. And apparently his sister has a new vocation in mind. As soon as marijuana becomes legal in New York State, she wants to start growing marijuana. I said, well, she's got her own built-in customer. Oh, yeah, but I'm family. I get samples for free. Yeah, okay. Sure, that'll work.
She needs alcohol and fucking dope.
Yeah. Oh, you should have heard her description of what they did on Christmas. 2 glasses of wine, 3 beers, 2 scotches, 4. You know, it's like an unending, though she stopped drinking at some point, she said.
Sure, yeah. She did. Well, she couldn't drink no more.
Yeah, as I said, yeah, when you were flat on the floor, that's when you stopped drinking. The empty bottle rolling out of your lifeless grasp. Yeah. Oh yeah, boo-hoo is me. I was so sick. My tummy hurts. Well, yeah, you ate a list that would make Scott proud, you know, and you wonder why you're sick.
Scott jealous.
Yeah. And she binges like that all the time, which is no surprise. Her guts are a mess. I said, with you, it's not Crohn's or whatever, or some other shit, whatever she said it was. You know, it's irritable bowel from what you eat, and all your whining and complaining. I said, how many times did the doctor see you when he diagnosed you? Oh, one time. Yeah, one time. He doesn't know you yet. I said, next time you go back, give him the name of my YouTube channel. Have him watch your videos. Then he'll get a better idea about you. And he'll know it's irritable bowel.
Well, the alcohol.
Yeah, and that and the drinking. Just boozing it up, and coffee, and Coca-Cola, and all kinds of other shit. And he's wearing animal skins today again. This time in a leopard. I just tried to say, I said,
Like those cat skins.
I just tried to say it was fake, and I
Last
said,
time was rabbit, wasn't it?
last time was bunny rabbit, yeah. I said it's a snow leopard. No, it's not. It's just regular leopard. So it is like, yeah, it's regular leopard. I said, well, now everybody heard it. It's not fake. It's a regular leopard skin. An endangered species, and you're wearing it. Real nice. Real, no, Billy. Yeah, blame it on somebody else. You're the one wearing it.
Better not walk into somebody from Peter.
Yeah, I said, look,
Red paint all over. that
all over
shit.
you. You'd be lucky if it's only paint.
That'd be fucking funny.
Oh, I'd laugh my ass off.
Man.
As long as none of it splattered on me, then someone would get their ass kicked. That's another video. It's going to be a hell of a cold snap this week.
Yeah, New Year's Eve is supposed to be.
New Year's Eve, like down to 7. Boy, is Scott going to be whining. I hear it
Still
coming
be
around.
fucking shorts though.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, oh, ooh, oh.
Ooh, sure it's chilly out here. Ooh.
Fuck's this guy got his illuminators? Oh, there we go.
May have been the guy by your place. I'm not sure.
Huh?
Is that the guy that we went to look at by your place?
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, it could be.
Taking all my parents' Christmas lights today because it's supposed to rain and be cold. So
Tomorrow it's going to rain all day, isn't it?
yeah, took them all in. Christmas is over. Thank God.
Well, I never put lights outside. So I don't have to worry about that shit. It looks like the rush is over for a little while on eBay anyway. I couldn't believe how quickly shit was selling. Holy fuck. All of a sudden, and it was really quiet for the first couple of weeks. Nothing, 1, 2, 3 here and there, that's it. All of a sudden, one day, 13 fucking packages going out at once, with 9 more waiting to be paid for. Now I still got 6 waiting to be paid for. But there's only one person buying something. Just one thing is selling. Up my surplus of boxes. I had one lady in Pennsylvania that was pretty sure buying things that she could fit into one box. Bought a pair of plinking shears to start with. Then sends me a message saying that she wants to hold off paying on it because she's about to bid on something else. Tell me what it is. It's all right, whatever. I'll try to fit it in the box if I can. I'll send it for the same $12.35. Flat rate. Doesn't matter what I put in there. It'll fit, as long as it fits rather. And she bought 20 of those little valve handles we sell. Bought them, put them in there, and tells me she wants to buy something. How much more room's left in the box? I'll buy something else. I said, well, if you told me what it was, that would help. She wanted the barrel bomb. The old wooden barrel. I said, look, I tell you what, I'll just end the auction. I'll tack on an extra $5 to the, the shipping or something, and I'll just dump it in the box and do that too. Get it over with. It's been on there for 3 months. Nobody bought it, so if you want it, I'm glad to give it to you. $5 is enough. There's room in the box. I don't mind screwing the post office a little bit. Some boxes they take a fucking on, some boxes I take a fucking on. That's how it goes. Oh, the customer.
FedEx started doing that one rate shit.
Oh, yeah?
But with weight limitations.
Well, so does post office, 70 pounds. Which is impossible to get into that box except with lead. Lead is the only thing you'll approach 70 pounds or go over it. With the little tiny box, I could only get about, the heaviest I ever had was 27 pounds of lead with those boxes.
Yeah, FedEx doesn't say what their limitation is. Just
Yeah. But with the medium-sized box, I easily get 50 pounds in there all the time. On the rare occasions I use it, because frankly, I do not want to have to carry 50 fucking pounds of lead anywhere. You know? I did that once when I was trading.
keep all that lead.
What?
You should keep all that lead.
You know how much lead? Oh my God! You imagine? You don't know how much I have. I have probably half a ton, easily. I've been collecting lead for 30 years. I mean, it's
Last lead smelter's shutting down.
yeah. Well, a lot of it's still coming in from other countries, though. I have radiation shielding lead. I have soft lead. I have medium lead. I have wheel weight lead. You know, for every 100 pounds I sell, I keep at least 50 for myself. And I've sold a lot of lead for the old man. That's my price. You know, I don't care how I'll sell it, but I'm going to keep some for me. Not that I use it that much, you know. I have 1,075 caliber musket balls. 1,000. And each one of those cans was, I think, 35 pounds each. And I think I have like 6 or 7 cans in there just of those. Never mind the mini balls, the 69 calibers, the 44 calibers, the 50 calibers, the 38s, and all the other shit. Now, I literally do right now have a lifetime supply of lead. I will never use all the lead I have. That's never going to happen. I simply don't shoot enough to do that. And there's more coming in. There's lead I never prepared yet. I have Artie Anderson gave me a 25-pound brick of it 6-7 months ago. I got that
a bunch in the back of the Big Red years ago. It just disappeared one day. I don't know where it
Maybe you gave it to me.
Maybe
Scott gave me.
Howard took it. I don't know.
Could be.
It was like little bricks. I used the weights in the back of it.
Those are divers' weights. I got a bunch of those too.
I had no idea where it ever went. Unless I did give it to you.
When Scott cleaned out the house, he gave me 4 or 5 cans full of what do you call it? Sinkers, fishing sinkers.
Yeah,
and
my
those.
father's got a bunch of those.
That's easily probably 30-40 pounds of lead right there. And besides which, there's all the wheel weights. Every time I see a wheel weight, I toss a little bucket. Battery end in a bucket, you know.
It's illegal to use lead ones now.
Huh?
It's illegal to use lead ones now.
Oh, yeah. We see them on the old tires. They're still coming in occasionally.
Yeah. I mean, new ones do.
Yeah. And we're still getting plumbers dropping off old shitter pipe and water pipe. God help us, there's still houses in this town using lead water pipe. You know, every now and then they'll bring it a piece. Where'd you get this from?
What? Fucking Mace's house probably has it.
He says no. He says the pipe going out to the well was replaced 50 years ago. That it's cast, it's iron or steel or whatever the hell it was. But
where the place in Kisco's probably got lead in it.
That house is built.
Some of it.
Yeah, it probably does. That house was built in 31. I don't know if they were using that for the well in 31. Probably
I know
not.
at the well.
Mostly it's houses from the turn of the 19th century, you know, and through the teens and 20s that you might find lead pipes like that. Because it was cheap. Lead was cheap and easy to bend and, you know, minimum easy to solder.
Those are cars they used to use it on the quarter pound.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I got a whole shitload of that from Kisco. God, I must have 50, 60 pounds of that. That's all 50-50, they call it. Yeah, fender solder. I got that squirreled away. Every now and then I'll get a bunch together and I'll cast it into little bricks and put the bricks. Remember that time with the plumber when I cleaned out his rear loading shit? All that fucking lead? That was 350 pounds of lead, easy.
The guy in Putt Valley who went up?
Yeah, the guy in Putt Valley, Doug. That was 2 5-gallon buckets and a little metal bucket and a bunch of
Never
loose
built
stuff too.
anything up there, so I don't know what that guy's story was.
He was losing his house. I don't know why. I have not
He said
seen him.
They were taking an eminent domain.
Yeah,
They
he
wanted to
was.
build
He was.
something?
Yeah, he was saying
Either that or
something
he just
about
lost
that.
it.
Maybe.
He
I
didn't
don't
want
know.
to say something.
Could be that was during the first mortgage crunch. So I don't know. I haven't seen him in probably 4 years. 3 or 4 years, somewhere around there. He had a lot of good stuff. I mean, that was what I got the Star machines from, and the Phelps loader. Either one of those, if I sold it, would bring me what I paid him for
You
everything,
made out like a bandit.
plus
on
a couple
that
hundred easily. Oh
thing. The
yeah,
whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
Piles of stuff that day.
just ammo alone. And I made 4,700 rounds of 38 special. You know, the typical cop wad cutter load, because all the fixings for it were right there, all ready to go, and the machine just boom, boom, sit there and pull the handle, boom, 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 boom. That's all. I made some mildly hot ones, some mildly mild ones, and experimenting a little bit, and just a basic load. So I'm never going to run out of 38 special in my lifetime. I'll never shoot that much ever, unless the zombie apocalypse happens. I don't know how many 45 loads I could make. God knows, I probably have almost as much to do that. There's all kinds of brass, bullets, everything else.
Good. I started buying some from you.
Well, if anybody's gonna make reloads to that, I'll give you the machine. You make the reloads. You know, I don't like people using my reloads. I fuck something up, their gun blows up. It's my
Fuck out
fault.
mine. Come on.
Huh?
You make me do it?
Well, this way, if there's any fuck ups, it's on you, not me.
I'm not the professional you are.
Neither am I. I'm not a professional reloader.
I've never loaded once.
Neither had I before I did the 38s. It's a pretty straightforward machine to use. All the dies are all screwed in there. You don't have to set nothing. Just put the brass in, the primer, the powder, the bullet, and go. First it sizes and decaps, then it caps, and loads, then the bullet.
If those brass casings are probably from me.
No, those are the ones he gave me. Oh, recent ones maybe. I don't know. You know how many LCs I get from the cops? Holy shit. Every time the sheriff has a fucking qualification down there, we get a big bucket of brass. Most of it's 40, but there's also 45, 38, 9mm, 380, even 25 mixed in there. And 223. The 40 though, I don't have anything that shoots that, so I try to get rid of that whenever I can.
Yeah, I've got to show Scott this video.
What? Green light? Oh yeah, look at that. It's green.
Saw me coming.
Yeah.
I don't know how late I'm going to last tonight.
What do you got to watch tonight?
We got Bonnie and Clyde.
Oh yeah.
I might just save the movie for New Year's Eve because I'll never be able to get another movie by New
What
Year's
movie
Eve.
is it?
Two Guns.
I don't know that one.
I was trying to get an Elysium, but that didn't go. I mail it out Monday. I ain't gonna get another movie till Thursday or Friday.
Yeah, not looking. Yeah, well, Bonnie and Clyde, that's like 6 hours long anyway.
Did you watch it or no?
I saw bits and pieces flicking through the channels, but I haven't watched the whole thing now. Obviously, I know the story of Bonnie and Clyde, but I haven't watched everything. I was watching YouTube videos about people building little cabins way back in the mountains, sometimes by hand.
See that show, Life Below Zero?
No, I know of the show.
There's fucking one guy. He living in the fucking, when he was going back to civilization for whatever reason, he was going back for a while. It was a 60-mile walk to the highway.
Oh, I saw that part of
Holy
it. Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
And the fucking mosquitoes up there. I didn't think there'd be that many mosquitoes up there.
Oh yes,
They are,
that I've heard about.
Fucking relentless. He fucking covered. He's got a net on. He's covered them with fucking Alaska. Why are there so many mosquitoes up there?
Those and the flies.
Holy shit.
They have biting flies too. Oh yeah. There's 1,000 videos
You
though.
don't want to
People
use
building this
fucking
cabin.
spray. I'd be like, get the fuck away from me, mosquito.
There was one. It was unfortunate. I had to laugh though. Apparently, this guy built a cabin, numbered all the logs. He built it in his backyard or something like that. He wanted to put it up in the woods someplace. Numbered all the logs and put it together like a Lincoln log house, you know. Loaded it onto some trailers, parked it in his parents' barn. Guess what happened? Someone stole it.
Stole it.
They stole the trailer with the wood on it. Took his cabin. I said, "Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me!" I would have been hunting them forever. There's one guy who's building little cabins somewhere. It's got to be California. It's all cedar and shit. And he must be building on a BLM land because he's trying to, obviously not wanting to say where he is, you know? 3 little cabins in different parts. No one has that much property over there, so. Crunch. We have to beat the camera watching. So I don't know, interrupt the video.
Goes to fucking.
Yeah, oh, I'll laugh my ass off. You see his car pulling in there. He was in Danbury when you called him, so.
damn it. There we go. Alright, got it. PC makers are getting really pissed off with Windows. The 8.8 Windows 8.
I've heard some things about that.
And they're going to start offering them with Android's operating system to run side by side with it, because so many people hate fucking Windows 8. PC sales fell like 15% or something last year.
I can always just buy Windows 7 to put on there.
Not anymore.
No?
Only get the ones that are left anyway. They're not making it no more. You can get them at Amazon.
You can still load XP onto it if you want to.
Yeah, but you can't get updates and shit for it.
No, but you don't really need them that much.
I thought my father says Windows 8 is made for a tablet. It's not made for a mouse, so it's fucking people hate it. I'm still thinking about getting Windows 7 and putting on my fucking copper on my Mac, but I don't think it's worth it. Like Scott, one video I was watching you guys leaving my house and the cop was sitting when you guys were coming down just past the storage units, and there was a cop sitting across the street.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I saw him from way back there. I saw him way back there. I knew. I was like, what's that? But he didn't say a fucking thing until he was on top of the cop.
It was the force he was using to reach out with, apparently. That's
I saw him. I knew he was there. I've seen him sitting there in the morning once or twice.
Probably starts sitting there at night and falls asleep, and that's when you see him in the morning. Just snoring in the car. Scott, they're out to get you. You know? Just you, nobody else. Coming out of ShopRite today, there was a gold Cavalier parked in front of the shop. In front of the Rite Aid there. And see, look at that. It's the dumbass. Look at that. There's your car. Oh, no, my car is gold. That's silver. I said, it's a gold Cavalier. How do you not see that's a gold? It's clearly a gold Cavalier. She went to ask the driver what the color was. I guess he must have told her gold because she shut up after that. The only difference is you have a two-door, that's a four-door, but it's still a gold piece of... I cannot believe that there are actually two piece of shit 90s Cavaliers in the color gold left in the area, you know, that run.
Thank God there wasn't a day me and Scott were down there.
Oh, boy.
Sabotaging the wrong car.
Yeah, but just remember, don't sabotage a four-door. Just do the two-door. See if he's there. I don't think so. I wonder what he was grabbing over at Danbury.
Probably bump into him with the...
Like what I got you?
Oh, yeah.
Did you eat it?
Not yet. No.
Okay, let me know how good it is. I gotta
Some of
leave.
the cookies or whatever the candies I did. I didn't. Not the pancakes and stuff. I thought about it this morning, but maybe New Year's Eve or something.
Those are good cigars.
Are they?
Macanudo, oh, it's very good. I'm familiar with that brand.
Was it like a little humidor or something it comes with?
Yeah, it's a little plastic traveling humidor. Good one, too. Nice, big enough to hold 8 cigars. Looks like a little military impact case there that they use, drop case. And Macanudos are very good, and La Gloria Havana is in there, too. 2 different ones.
And they come with a variety or something, right?
Yeah. Well, it's two different
kinds.
two different kinds. It's La Gloria Havana and Macanudo. I've had both of them before. I know they're
I don't know
good.
what the regular price was. I mean, they say the regular price was much more than what I bought it for.
Macanudo is a very expensive cigar. That's right up there, you know.
But, you know, this time of year, they always, you know, regular
they
price
need to be
$200, yours is $50, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know what the regular price normally is because the only time of year I buy them is.
Well, I rarely buy
obviously this
Macanudo
time of
because
year.
and because of the expense. It's so fucking expensive. Usually what I do is I buy something like Gisbert or something like that because they like Macanudo somewhat, but not quite the same with price wise. Different brand, different type, slightly different flavor. I had hoped to sit outside and enjoy one tomorrow, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Maybe in the morning.
When's it supposed to?
12 o'clock is supposed to start.
Yeah, I'll still be sleeping by 11 or 12 o'clock probably.
Come on now.
Or down the shop loading eBay boxes. We'll We'll see.
I'm telling you, last week I kept on, every hour I'd be like, fuck, he's still there. What the fuck? I'm like, today's Sunday. Doesn't he know today's Sunday?
Yeah, but that was the fucking day of the rush. That's the day when they wouldn't let me away from the damn
I almost
computer.
called you like, Joe, what are you guys doing? Open on fucking Sunday now? You know it's Sunday?
Yeah. Every time I would think it's okay to leave the computer, another question would pop up. Another thing would sell. And I have to box it and ship it and everything else. Print the labels out. Between all that, I actually got a few things listed. I can't list any more now until the end of the year.
I gotta list my brother's bike again.
I thought, oh, it fell through?
The guy was selling his bike and gonna buy my brother's bike, and the guy who's buying the other bike is dicking him around. So I told him if he could sell it, sell it. He doesn't want to fuck around with my brothers. Dick him around, and this other guy falls through. So,
Yeah.
so I put it up. I don't think it's the time of year to be selling a motorcycle right now. So. At least in the Northeast, anyway.
I don't see him this time. He's been and gone, I guess. Or has yet to arrive.
Put it on my seat.
Oh, I hear the choo-choo train coming.
Truck smells good.
Yeah. Oops.
Kinds of goodies in here.
Look over, that's good. Damn it. Alright.
Should we find a cop like Scott and give him the fingers and drive by? Ooh, my seat's nice and warm too. I got heated seats.
Yeah, this whole shit's all gonna be fucking ice cold by the time we get to your house.
Boy.
It always is. Every fucking time. That's alright. That's why I bought the
He'd have it
calzone.
cold anyway.
Huh?
He'd have it cold anyway tomorrow.
Oh yeah. What doesn't matter? I'm not gonna eat any pie tonight. That's all for tomorrow and during the week. Fucking. I got the calzone for tonight.
My stuff's not cold.
Well, pizza's thin, so it cools out quick. Anyway, you know how I like it? I like to make it a slice at a time. I put it on the stove in one of my no-stick pans and cook it that way. It makes the crust a little bit crunchier. Then they make it in the oven, so that's pretty good that way.
Better than heating it up in the microwave.
I hate fucking microwave pizza. It's disgusting. It turns to glue. That's what it turns to.
I heated up, we had leg of lamb and stuff for Christmas. Potatoes. I'm like, don't heat it up in the microwave. I'll call you when I leave work. I was at my parents'. Put it in a glass jar in the oven. By the time I get there, it'll be nice and warm. Perfect. Like potatoes, by the time you get there, like mush. In the microwave anyway.
Yeah.
It's like pizza.
I was cooking it in the oven until I ran out of fucking propane. But then I would fuck up half the time and burn the damn shit. At least this way I burn it in the pan, I only burn the bottom, not the top. I can live with a burnt at the bottom. It's not that big a deal. But when the cheese burns, it just tastes like shit then. More days left of the fucking year. 2014. Holy shit. 2014. That sounds so impossibly in the fucking future.
Especially Space 1999 when we were kids. Like,
yeah.
Wow.
2001, A Space Odyssey. Yeah, wow. And back in 69, thought that was going to be the biggest, you know. We'll be on fucking Jupiter by then. Now look at us. We're nowhere.
Can't we get a space shuttle?
Yeah. We don't even have a fucking space program anymore.
They're relying on the Russians.
The old man's going the other day, I wish we'd saved all these carburetors a long time ago. I said, Poppy, you know, fucking 25 years ago, if somebody walked up to you and started telling you about this thing called the internet and this thing called eBay, you'd be able to sell things on the internet, and there's a black man in the White House, and would you fucking believe anything they had to say? You know, no.
Would have locked them up in a window.
Even, you know, we never thought about this shit, even conceived about this shit to be something like this now. That you could sell to the whole goddamn country.
You can walk around with a phone in your pocket.
In 7 days, you could auction something to the whole damn world. You know, that's nobody thought about that.
The internet would be on your phone. That you have
That's
in your
right.
pocket.
Cell phones were these big blocky things you carried around with a huge battery. You know, and computers, they were for the government to use in gigantic missile silos and shit. You know.
Computers are the size of your fucking.
Yeah. So it wouldn't have mattered back then. Who the hell would have thought about this? You know. Maybe Bill Gates was thinking about it, but nobody, or Al Gore or whatever, but nobody else was.
Al Gore didn't come up with the internet.
Of course not.
Nice to take credit for it.
It wouldn't have mattered. We wouldn't have been saving them back then. We sold a lot back then, too. You know, this is something we sold every fucking day. Yeah, we threw a lot of them out, too, in the cars we crushed. But who the hell thought about it?
Save everything, even though he likes to
Yeah,
save
because back
everything.
then, you know, nobody would have thought about that. Oh, I see we got the little whatchamacallit thingies.
Yeah, put them up the other day.
If I,
Snowed, I didn't have them up.
if I'd have started saving every carburetor, you would have asked me, what the hell are you doing that for?
Yeah, fucking shop would be stacked to the ceiling.
Yeah.
Worse than it is.
And I said, well, Poppy, I'm saving these things because I'm going to sell them on this thing called the internet one day.
One day they'll be worth money.
Get the fuck out of here. Cut that shit out. Stop wasting time. You know?
Just fucking throw them away. Right?
Get rid of that shit. We don't need it around. Save the 4 barrels. Yeah, okay. We did, and they don't suffer shit. Everybody wanted 1 barrels and 2 barrels and shit like that. Slant 6 carburetor. You know how many slant 6 carburetors I threw out? Probably 100, maybe more. We beat him here. Crunch. Huh? What's that? Oh. No kitty to greet me. Where'd they all go? Oh man, it's 1,000,000 fucking degrees in here. Holy shit.
It got warm outside.
Yeah, I gotta take this jacket off. Man.
70.
Whew, that's hot for me.
70 in here.
I keep the motor home about 62. Or less.
Went up. It was like barely 30 degrees.
Oh. Hey, buddy. Ah, there you are. There you are. Now I see you. Yeah. No, I'm not the soft touch. That's why of the eyes. Yeah, hey there, pal. Where's everybody else, huh? They're all hiding? Are they all hiding? Yeah, I don't blame them. That man is here again. Yeah.